Hello, how to start a travel agency group. I thought I would hop on here today because, I got a couple of questions yesterday from a prospective travel agent jumper, and I thought I would address them live. So give me a second and let me invite some people and then we will get started. So as you can see in the topic, it's six-figure travel agency or travel business, and is there enough money to go around, right? And so we're going to talk about that. Like, we're going to talk about if there's enough money, right, for you to actually have a six-figure travel agency. So um, hopefully I have gone live in the right group. I'm always going live in the wrong groups. So hopefully I'm in the how to start a travel agency. Yeah, I think I am good. All right. So say hello so I can give you a virtual hug if you are out there. Um, we are, today starts Vlogust. So if you guys don't know what Vlogust is, I'm going to tell you what Vlogust is. Vlogust is video every day in the month of August. And so I have committed not only to come live every day in the month of August, I am also encouraging others to come live by doing a contest or a challenge. And we started today. So I've already done my encouragement. I've already done the prompt. I've actually even gone live. I just went live on YouTube and did my topic. I screwed it up. It's the first time I did live on YouTube, so I kind of screwed it up. So I don't know where the video is. So I think I may have to re-record it. But what I wanted to do is I really wanted to address these questions. This one lady, I mean, I did address them to her directly, but I bet there are people in this group who, are on the fence about the travel industry, and they're like, no, that's not for me. People don't use travel agents. I can't make any money at this. Or I'm not going to be able to quit my full-time job, or hell, I mean, let's be honest. I actually even have people who have already jumped who haven't even made a sale yet, right? So you're in the business and you haven't even made a sale. You've jumped, you became a travel agent. I met a lady last week and she's a travel agent and she's not made one sale in 7 months, right? So she talked to somebody, and so I'm going to also put some dispellers out there as well in this conversation. So this is a come to Jesus kind of conversation we're going to have today. So I'm not going to like hold out. I'm going to tell you the truth and I'm going to tell you like it is. And you're either going to like it or you're not, or whatever, right? So hopefully you like the message. And if you do, you'll give me lots of hearts. And if you don't, you'll give me lots of sad faces. But let's start with the questions that I got in my inbox yesterday. So I had somebody who was interested in becoming a travel agent. I think that she's in the middle of doing research. And I tell you that if you're inside of how to start a travel agency, I created the group to give prospective travel agency jumpers the opportunity to get all of the information that's available to them and ask questions and get everything that they need to know so that you can make an educated decision for yourself, right? I also happen to be a business coach and a marketing trainer. And so I've developed a program that will help that launch be a lot easier for you than doing it on your own. So inside of this group, you're going to find probably 80% of people who are thinking about starting a travel agency. I target really well. So it's not like I've got people who want to open up an air conditioning business, right? It's 80% of you want to open up a travel business. The other 20% of you are already travel agents and have already opened up a travel business, right? So the question that I got a series of questions from her. So there's a lot of people. So you haven't announced. So hey, Tanya, I always like to have you guys announce so I can actually put a name to a face, or a person who's watching. So anywho, she asked, she says, the summer is almost over. Is there any business? And I almost fell out of my chair and I was like, is there any business, right? I'm booking travel for 2019 already. I am in the process of, our travel agency, Sugar Travel Company, is in the process of putting together 2019 packages for next summer and next spring, right? So I think I posted an article just a couple of days ago that just the summer alone, we're not talking the spring season, the winter season, fall, forget the other three seasons. Just in the summer months alone, $100 billion worth of travel occurred just this summer alone. Second year in a row in the United States alone, right? That's 100 billion, not million, $1 billion worth of dollars that were spent in the travel industry just this past summer, right? A lot of that travel went through travel agencies, either directly or indirectly, right? So when someone asks me, is there enough business to go around? I'm like, hell yeah, there's enough business to go around. And not only is there enough business to go around, there's a bunch of it to go around. It's really about positioning yourself and making sure that that you are in front of the clients who want to buy, right? You don't want to be in front of the tire kickers. You don't want to be in front of the people who are going to waste your time, right? So in my program, I teach people how to be in front of the right people, right? To one, identify themselves as specializing in ABC or XYZ, whatever that is, right? That's a personal choice. I guide you through that, but it's about creating a specialty and making yourself stand out and understanding who your target market is. But let's put that to the side, right? So her question was, is there, business beyond the summer? And the answer is yes. Let me give you another example, right? So I just booked a trip for a customer who's going to Hawaii. Her and her husband are going to Hawaii. I am in the process of packaging up a girls trip, a family trip for my girls club. It's also to invite their family for next June. And I think that's porting out of Miami. It's a cruise. I specialize in cruises. We're going to be doing Essence Festival. I think yesterday, we just sat and a group of our agencies are going to co-plan Essence for 2019. And we're behind the 2019 Essence curve, right? That plan should have probably started at the beginning of the year for next year, right? So that's just like 3 examples. So my point in telling you this is that is there 6 figures out there and available, and is it in this market? Now, I used to be in the hair industry, and that's another industry that just doesn't dry up, right? Everybody always needs to get their hair cut. They always need to get their hair done. Now, they may slow down, but there's always somebody who needs to get a haircut and needs to get their hair business right. There's always somebody who needs to travel, right? For pleasure or not for pleasure, right? So the travel industry is not going anywhere. Even in a recession, travel is still strong, right? People still need to go from point A to point B, and they still need the best means to do that, which is a travel agent. The great thing about being a travel agent is that the prices for our pay is already built in the supplier's prices. So when you pay for a hotel, the price to pay a travel agent is already inclusive in it. So if you're booking hotels for your friends and family and you're not getting commission on that, you're just giving that away because it's already built in there. The hotel industry already understands that in order for them to make buttloads of money, they need to pay commission to travel agents who are going to book their rooms, right? So it's already built in. You don't have to worry about trying to carve out profits for your business. You just need to be booking travel, right? You just need to get in front of the industry. Now, in the salon industry, right, which is where I come from, you got to carve out that money. You got to make sure people are allocating, the $45 a week to get their hair straight, right? You got to make sure that that is still in the forefront of their hair, that they can actually and should use you to ensure that their hair stays healthy, right? You don't have to do that in the travel industry. Those numbers are already built in. You just have to book with those suppliers to get that money. To get that Skrilla, you just got to book with the suppliers. So it's not like you got to carve your profits or your dollars in, right? Now, becoming a six-figure travel agency is not an easy thing. I'm not going to tell you you're going to walk out the door, you're going to sign up to some host agency, because frankly, I don't care who you sign up with. I'm going to give you a recommendation, but you can sign up with whoever. As long as they give you the superpower, that is all that matters. The superpower is all that matters. I'm going to give you a recommendation that's going to be as low as $20 a month, right? $21 a month. And if you partner with me, I'm going to also teach you how to launch, right? Launch properly. So I'm going to teach you so that you position yourself to be a six-figure business. So how do you do that? All right. And is it even possible, right? Are there travel agencies that are making six-figure? And the answer is yes. And lots of them. It's not like it's a scratch and a crawl to the top of the six-figure mark, right? It's about consistency, it's about positioning, and it's about making sure that you have a steady stream of clients, right? Simple. That's it. You need a steady stream of clients. You need a consistent way to attract clients to your travel agency, and you need to have a way to convert them from lookers or seekers to buyers, right? And if you have the right niche, you have the right marketing strategy, you'll be able to do that seamlessly. This is not a rocket science business, right? You don't have to go out there and you don't have to learn. I mean, you're going to have to learn how to do research if you don't know how to do that. You're going to have to learn how to talk to suppliers. You're going to have to learn how to talk to your customers and get their travel requirements out of them. But this is not rocket science, ladies and gentlemen. I don't think I have any gentlemen in the group. I think my target audience is all female. So ladies, this is not rocket science, right? The thing that you're going to have to do is you're going to have to step out of your comfort zone. If you're used to being behind the scenes and not being visible in the online space, this is what Veda for me is all about. It's about being visible, making sure that your business, your travel agency is going to be visible. Well, how do you do that? What if you don't know how to be visible? What if you're used to just sort of sitting by and, letting the customers come to you and work on referrals? Well, you can do that. It's just going to take you longer to get to your six figures, right? So I always like to put six figures in perspective. Right? So how do you make six figures in a year? Really? It's $33,000 a month, right? If you make $8,333 every month, you will make $100,000 in a year, right? And so let me give you some perspective on that, right? You're going to partner with the host agency because that's going to get you the quickest access to your superpower. There are going to be some people who are going to want to do it their own. I don't care how you get the superpower, just get the superpower. If you partner with the host agency, you're going to get the travel agent superpower like in 5 minutes, right? And you're going to instantly be able to book travel. You won't know what you're doing, but you're going to be able to do that, right? And if you're like some of the people, the 20% of the people who are in this group who have got the superpower and they've not booked any clients, right? This is what I want to avoid for you. So let's talk. To make $83,000, is that a simple task or is that a difficult task? Let me tell you. I was in the process of booking a group cruise from Miami to, where was it? It was Miami, and it was 30 people, and the commission was $2,300, right? So you need 4 of those big group tickets in order to hit an $8,300 mark, right? Anywhere from a couple of hundred to 500, almost 1,000, depending on the size of your trip and the length of your trip that you're booking, right? You can do the math, right? I'm a math person. You want to figure out how you make $8,300 a month in travel commissions in your business, right? That's just booking travel. That's just the booking part of your business, how you're going to get paid, right? There's other ways that you can make revenue in your business. And I think I've done some videos on that. But let's just say you were just only making money on commission from booking travel, right? You've got your agency, you're booking your specialty. Let's say it's weddings, right? And you are working with a supplier and their commission is, let's say it's 10%, right? Or 15%, right? If you book at resorts in their hotels, right? Your marketing is going to go after pre-brides, right? Pre-brides, is there such a thing, right? Is there such a thing as pre-brides? It's your marketing is going to go after, yeah, I guess pre-brides because they're not brides yet. So your marketing is going to go after brides, and you are going to go after um you're going to go after people who are about to get married in the next 6 to 8 months, right? And you're going to talk to them about honeymoons, right? And you're going to talk to them about what they need to do in order to book trips, right? You're going to tell them that you can create these amazing destination weddings for them or honeymoons for them, right? That's going to be a very specific market. That's going to be an easy thing for you to identify if you use a traffic source like Facebook, right? So that's why having a niche is important, right? All you need to do is take what your commission is, divide it by the number that you want, and then it'll tell you exactly how many sales that you need to make. Is that a difficult thing to do? No, it's not. I'm going to do a video just on how to calculate that and what the numbers look like. I'm going to do that probably later on in the week so you guys can actually see the math put in place. But what I will tell you is if you have a consistent way to attract strangers to your business, you know who your market is, making 6 figures is doable, and it's doable consistently, right? This is just on Facebook alone, 2 billion users on Facebook. Your traffic and your potential customer is on Facebook right now, right? So that's a source that I use. Let's not let alone Instagram is now also turning into, it is hitting the 1 billion mark as well. So your customers are on Instagram, right? So if you're not on one of 2 of those places, Pinterest, right? If you're in the wedding space, your customers are on Pinterest, right? She's on Pinterest pinning up a storm all about weddings and all that she is weddings. So why isn't your travel agency on Pinterest talking about all things that are travel destinations for amazing, either wedding destinations or honeymoons, right? Again, I just picked honeymoon. I just picked weddings because everybody can relate to that, and that's easy. But when it comes to travel niches, the world is your oyster. You can pick whatever you want and whatever interests you, right? So getting to 6 figures is not as difficult as it is in some industries because there is an unlimited amount of people who are looking to book travel, to have travel experiences. It is the funnest industry that I have been in a very long time. So the customers are there, the suppliers are there, your money is already built in. You just got to book with the right suppliers. Building the relationships are immediately accessible to you when you get the superpower. So it's just a no-brainer, right? So why haven't you pulled the trigger? What are you waiting for, right? Do you need some more information? Because you're not reaching out and asking me questions. So I assume I'm just as clear as a glass in terms of the questions that you might have. But listen, if you do have questions, do not hesitate. Just hit the DM, right? Hit me in DM, ask me a question. I'm going to answer, right? I'm going to give it to you the best of my ability as to whatever the answer is, right? If it's money and you don't have the $197 for coaching, then save it up. And that is the first investment that you've got to make. So total investment out the gate is $218, right? You go with the recommendation. I get the superpower. You go with my coaching. You're in an 8-week program. Boom, you're launching your business, right? Now, let me talk to those travel agents who they've already pulled the strings, right? And they're not making any sales. You probably don't have the right foundation. You probably are posting on Facebook alone and you have nothing, you're just posting, right? You're probably posting random travel pictures, random travel videos, probably telling your friends and family you're a travel agent, and your friends and family are giving you the side eye. You're not going to make 6 figures with your friends and family. I'm sorry. That's just the reality. Your friends and family are not going to make you six figures a year. Your friends and family are just that. You need to go have barbecue with them on the 4th of July. You need to go have some mac and cheese with them on Christmas and Thanksgiving, right? But your friends and family are not going to be the crux of your business. Now, they're going to give you a couple of sales, right? And most likely what they're going to do is they're going to use you to do some research, and then they're going to book whatever you tell them on their own, right? They are not your customers, right? And if most friends and family are not even your ideal customers, they're looking for the hookup, they're looking for the homie hookup. I don't want my friends being my business partners, right? I want people who are legitimately looking for travel, who are looking for experiences that I can provide them. I'm looking for that couple who wants to book in Hawaii for their anniversary. That's who I'm looking for. I'm looking for that group that wants to book their graduation group trip on a cruise with their 30-member family. That's who my ideal client is, right? My friends and family, they may or may not be my customers, but I'm not relying on them to do my six figures. I'm not relying on them to be the core of my business, and neither should you. So if you are a travel agent, you've already pulled the trigger and you're not making any sales, I already know that it's probably because you don't have a marketing strategy. It's probably because you don't have a solid business foundation. You got in this and you thought it's a great idea because frankly, it is a great idea. Having a travel business is an amazing industry to be in, right? But you didn't have a plan. You don't know who to market to. You probably don't know the first thing about marketing. You probably don't know the first thing about structuring your vision for your business. You probably don't know the first thing about deciding on a travel niche. You probably have got some upline who has told you that you don't even really need to focus on your travel business. Focus on recruiting more travel agents. And I say bunk that. What you want to do is if you want to make money and you started this to be an entrepreneur, then you need to be an entrepreneur. And an entrepreneur has those things in place. They have a vision in place, they have a marketing strategy in place, and they have a plan to execute. So if you need help doing that, reach out to me and I'll be more than happy to help you out. All right, I am going to get off of here because I wanted to be short and sweet, but I just wanted to let you know. And maybe tomorrow I'm coming on, I'm going to do an actual presentation on the numbers, right? So you can see the numbers and how getting to six figures is not as difficult as you think when you're a travel agent. All right, this is Sunday. I'll talk to you soon. If you have any questions, please reach out, send me a DM, or, just tag me in a question in the group. All right, I'll talk to you soon. Have a great day. Happy Vlogmas Day 1.